I think we got to send them off.
Doesn't quite go as planned. A few of the pieces go AWOL, and unfortunately he goes flying.
I'm sorry.
Hey there, fellow Marvel fans! Are you ready for some crazily amusing and shocking facts about Iron Man? Well, buckle up, because we are about to take a ride on the Iron Man suit. In this video, I'm gonna give you 15 unbelievable facts about the famous Elron Man. We're gonna be exposing his least known secrets, like Tony's hair in the first Iron Man movie being actually a wig. Come on, Tony. You are a genius billionaire, inventor, and a wig wearer. Anyway, relax and grab some popcorn, because the show is about to get insane. But who exactly is this Iron Man guy? A man made of iron, obviously. But that won't be exactly right. So, as usual, let me give you a brief context of this guy. Tony Stark, billionaire, inventor, party animal. He was living large and feeling fine. Then, one day, he made a big mistake. He showed his latest missile to some bad guys. They were like, "Make us a missile or we'll take your lunch money." Tony was like, "I'll pass." So he used some spare parts to build a sweet suit of armor. Then he busted out of there and he became Iron Man. Crazy fact number 1. First things first, did you know that Robert Downey Jr. was not the first choice to play Tony Stark? Yeah, that's right. The original choice for the role was none other than Tom Cruise. Can you imagine our favorite snarky billionaire superhero with a high-pitched voice and a Scientology background? Okay, maybe that's a bit too shocking. Number 2, moving on, let's talk about the iconic suit that Iron Man wears. Did you know that the suit has its own Wi-Fi? Yep, Tony Stark couldn't resist putting internet access into everything he makes. You know what that means, right? Even in the middle of a fight, Iron Man can check his Facebook and post a selfie with Thanos in the background. Number 3. But wait, there's more. The suit has a secret compartment that Tony uses to store his snacks. Can you imagine Iron Man munching on some chips while fighting off the bad guys? Talk about multitasking. This one is supposed to be the fact number 4, but hold the crap. Christmas came early this year.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Did you know Iron Man's armor is made of something other than iron? It's actually made of a fancy titanium gold alloy. I guess Iron Man is actually more like titanium gold alloy man. But that just doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Number 4. Moving on to Tony Stark's personal life. Did you know that he has been married multiple times in the comics? His first marriage was to a woman named Pepper Potts, who wasn't the original choice for his girlfriend in the comics, but they later divorced. He then went on to marry other women such as Bethany Cabe and Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow. Number 5. Moving on, let's talk about Iron Man's deadliest enemy, the Mandarin. Did you know that in the comics, the Mandarin was actually a very stereotypical villain character? Yeah, he had long fingernails, spoke weirdly, and was basically a caricature of Chinese people. Thankfully, the Marvel Cinematic Universe gave us a more complex and nuanced version of the Mandarin.
I am the Mandarin!
After all, he was supposed to appear in the first movie, but the directors were so selfish that they saved that for later movies. Number 6. And let's not forget about all the different suits that Iron Man has created over the years. Did you know that there's a suit that is specifically designed to fight the Hulk? That's right. The Hulkbuster suit is basically a walking, talking Iron Man version of a boxing glove. And if that wasn't enough, there's also a suit that can transform into a car. Yep, Iron Man is basically a transformer now. Number 7. But perhaps the most shocking fact about Iron Man is that he was not always a beloved and popular character. In fact, when he first appeared in the comics, he was considered to be a bit of a B-lister. More so, the creators were testing if they would create a character that the fans would actually hate. But it wasn't until Robert Downey Jr. messed it up.
Put down your weapons. Tie yourself to those.
Number 8. Did you know that Iron Man was not always the only superhero in his own comic book series? That's right. During the 1970s, Iron Man shared his comic book with a character named Jack of Hearts. However, Jack of Hearts was eventually phased out, and Iron Man became the sole focus of the series. But that's not even crazy compared to this next fact. Number 9. Did you know that Robert Downey Jr. actually trained with real military advisors to make his performance as Iron Man more convincing? I mean, talk about method acting. Number 10. Moving on to number 10. Did you know that in the comics, Iron Man was once turned into a woman named Iron Maiden? Can you imagine Tony Stark in a gold bikini and high heels? Wonder Man. Number 11. Number 11 is one of the most shocking facts yet. Did you know that in the comics, Iron Man once went back in time to meet the real Jesus Christ? I can't even make this up. I mean, talk about a crossover event. Number 12. This one is a real doozy. Did you know that in the comics, Tony Stark actually lent his suit to Spider-Man and he used it to fight crime? I know they're both superheroes, but that's just like lending your nice car to your little brother. Number 13. This is one of my personal favorites. Did you know that Iron Man once teamed up with, wait for it, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Yep, you heard that right. I guess even superheroes need some friends who are turtles. Number 14. Trust me, this is a real shocker. In the comics, Tony Stark once built a suit of armor made entirely out of ice. Yes, you heard that right, I-C-E, ice. I mean, I know he's a genius, but that's just plain crazy. Number 15. But one thing that Iron Man is really good at is making money. In the comics, he's actually one of the richest characters in the Marvel Universe. Move over, Bruce Wayne. Speaking of money, did you know that the suit from the first Iron Man movie actually cost over $100,000 to make? Yeah, all those cool gadgets and gizmos don't come cheap. But that's nothing compared to the price tag of the latest suit, which is estimated to be over $10 million. I mean, that's basically the cost of a small island. Bonus fact. Just for another bonus fact. Did you know that Iron Man's suit was originally going to be made out of gold? I mean, can you imagine Tony flying around in a gold suit? He'd look more like a rich Egyptian pharaoh than a superhero. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning some facts about Iron Man. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. This is CINE Trivia. See you in the next one. Stay amazing.
Yeah, tastes like magic.